name no be the way they hide for Abuja. And they make sure say follow things we concern the people. FCT we see so now. Anything we concern FCT, they demolish this place. YUNUSA will come out. They oppress these people. YUNUSA will come out. Fight between two community. Ingo come out. And I make me say my carry and come because they like speak on things we concern FCT youths. YUNUSA, good morning.
My people, good morning.
So you don't now you not be a spokesperson again. You don't increase now to senior special advisor or community development FCT. This man for AMAC area council.
Yes,
congratulations.
Thank you. It was 2 days ago, and then the AMAC chairman say make I come give my own contribution.
Okay.
My appointment as senior special advisor on youth development, community development.
Okay.
Was just 2 days ago. So
okay.
I want to assure everybody that by the grace of God, we go walk. We go walk.
So you don't put maybe you don't put assure. That's no politician talk assure.
No. This one not be. Everybody knows say me way. You know, my other way. Give me this appointment, no say him want make we work.
Okay.
Because ordinarily some people go fear to give me appointment. But him, because he want people will go day around them, advise them well, give them the necessary advice. Now he making appointment. So by the grace of God, we will not disappoint the mandate of the people. And not be that kind of politician or that kind of grassroots person. We go there, waiting supposed to go to the people we vote, no go reach them. And then secondly, let me add, the next election where they come, make una know they talk say vote no they count. Vote they count. Waiting bring this current AMAC chairman, na the mandate of the people, na the vote of the people. If you say vote no they count, why politicians they pay for voters? Why didn't they pay for them to be voted? That means vote they count. Anybody we they now we get the mentality saying no one go do PVC. The person is the one killing Nigeria. And you will continue to suffer for another 4 years again until you change your mentality. As PVC ongoing registration they go, continuous registration, go and make sure you have your PVC.
But you like this
on the day
on our office they near a day area 10.
Yes.
AMAC office area 10. On the share fence with INEC.
Yes.
Every day, morning, afternoon, evening. Which kind of people you see outside that registration center?
Well, what thing happen be say most of the people where they are Abuja, they feel very comfortable. They don't want to go get their PVC. But the only power you have, according to the Constitution, is for you to go and get that PVC. That PVC is like your AK-47. Where those bandits they carry. Your AK-47, where kidnappers they carry. Your AK-47, where those people, those Cameroon Fulani people, they carry. If you have your PVC, as me and you there now, we go sit down. We know what in the warriors for our community. We know what in the warriors for our local government. We know what in the warriors for our country. We know what in the warriors for our state. Me and you go sit down. We go talk to ourselves. Oh boy, see you. This person and him will go vote. Make our life better. This person and him will go vote. Make things change. With that alone, now we, man talk to man, woman talk to woman, and then the country is forward. Since they say the only power we have is our PVT and then the right to go and vote, I will go vote now.
But people they talk say even for this FCT places where get polling units, they suppose get registration center.
Now, on that part, see, make I talk true. You see these INEC people, I want to talk straight. If anybody know INEC chairman, Mahmoud Yakubu.
But then they on our office there now.
No.
AMAC on
the national chairman first, before we go to AMAC.
Okay.
Last time, we me and him been there for town hall meeting. I stand up, I tell him, I raise a point of order. Tell him, say, Oga, some of your staff, the work where you send them for our area councils, no be them do. Some of them go even close before 2 o'clock. Now, people wey government they pay, and our money they take to pay them.
Yes.
The same people now, if you come, you won't see them. Make you collect your card, or make you do continuous registration. You no go see them. The same people we are using taxpayers' money
to pay. Then get pension, sef.
They even get pension. That thing must stop. The INEC prof in the FCT should take note of these people. Let me say, you go just go sit down for office. If you sit down for office, you don't know what thing people they do. Who are even supervising this whole thing? I'm telling you right now, so many PVCs are uncollected.
But you don't go blame INEC for that one now.
Go to them now.
No. Say they get over 20 million PVCs where people no one can claim.
Na lie. How do we no go one claim? With this new Nigeria where we dey now, everybody want collect in PVC. But if anybody dey, we no get the mentality to go collect in PVC, God will not forgive you.
Yeah, but you say this new Nigeria day now.
See, but
why be say
you know why? You know one thing.
They don't start registration.
If anybody dey, when they complain about either last government or this government, and you have known your PVC, God will not forgive you.
But
that's just the truth. No,
our power with that.
Yes, because
but if
you cannot be complaining while you don't vote.
When you they talk like
the
this,
only complainant that God will listen to is the person that have voted or the person that have gone to the ballot. If vote don't count, just go and vote first.
But we know what I count.
But
I don't.
Wait, let me tell you. Wait, 1 minute. Let me tell you one secret people don't know. I'm a grassroots politician. One thing they don't know is that if we are 10 in this studio now, and 10 of us, 8 of us voted out of 10. If 8 of us voted out of 10, the person who want to rig election, where will he get the number?
The ones who no vote.
Answer now.
The one that people
where will he get the number?
No number now.
If 8 people have voted for their interests,
yes,
out of conviction,
and it's remaining 2 votes,
and it is remaining only 2 votes that voted for another person, how will the remaining people, the remaining person now, where will he provide the remaining vote?
Nobody from anywhere.
Do you understand me? So how will you say vote doesn't count? I don't believe in that mentality.
But the same people that
and
vote
worst of it all now, Nigerian youth are 60%, but yet we cannot take a decision. Shame on you.
2015, people agitate for not too young to run bill. 19, president can say okay, may they let her finish it term. You understand? So if you check after the primaries for most political parties, the same youths now, how many youths you see if you pass as a candidate?
No, one thing is I am of opinion that first competency counts.
So no youths among us?
No, not just that. There are some of the youths who have not shown competency. You understand me? There are some of the youths who have not shown the level of integrity they have. It's not all about just youth.
is about who you are. What have you to offer for the country? Do you understand me? Why some of these old men are riding on us is because we have not shown our level of integrity, we have not shown our level of competency to be able to manage the affairs of this country. That is just the issue. Just these two things. If we are able to show and prove to the people, we will get their mandate. It's not just about just saying not too young to run. No, excuse me. Not just not too young to run. Yes, not too young to run. So we should go and bring one drug addict or somebody who will carry our money and be going to clubs, or somebody who will just mess up at the end of the day. We need to prove that we can be able to manage the affairs and leadership of this country, not just anyhow youth. The contest is now open to for everybody. For me now, somebody like me now, I don't think if I come now and ask anybody to vote for me, the person will think twice. It's because of the way and manner I've represented the people in my local level. And that is why today, yesterday I was, day before yesterday I was a youth leader, a community youth leader. And today I'm SSA, community development. Yeah. So forward, because people are now seeing what I've been doing and it's working out and it's paying out for me. So if I didn't present myself in such a manner, should I not just wake up because I have one money to waste? I'll just go and say I want the mandate of the people, I want to contest for election. It doesn't work that way. The way it works is that you must present yourself as a responsible and somebody who has integrity and somebody who can be elected and somebody who can be trusted. That is it.
That one don't pass. Another one I want me to talk about now, since 2023 election they come, you don't do, some parties don't do primaries finish. PAP don't do, APC don't do, LP don't do, YPP don't do. Almost all the parties don't do. With the candidates who they don't bring come out now. If you check well, how you feel say we youth supposed to take votes? What if the things supposed to use measure all these political candidates, we political parties don't bring forward now? What we supposed to use measure our preferred candidate?
One thing is simple. First, again, what Nigerians know they do, most especially these candidates. Again, what they call manifesto for English. That manifesto, anybody who want vote supposed to come tell you what you go do for the people. Any politician who want vote, make him bring in paper. Say, in my first 1 year, I go do like this, 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 I go do like this. Print on the English finish. When I will collect the paper for our community or for our ward. Now say okay. Then now go back, go do meeting. See what this person tell us. See what this person tell us. Any politician will come without that manifesto. What he go do for people? No, now forget them.
About 2015, this present government they come with manifesto.
That manifesto now, the problem where I get with Nigerians, when I no get action for body. Action, if they're waiting, they call citizen action again.
Which one be their citizen action?
Citizen action, ba.
Not to protest.
Now, when person promise you a whole government money, sit down on top the money, and he no do waiting him promise to do. Now, you now, when you dey go, if you go lock in office, now you're right. If you go stop him from that office, now you're right. If you remove him, now you're right. If you pursue him for your house, now you're right. Now citizen action be that. So Nigerians now, sometimes we call Nigerians, say, Mona come, go protest. They go, they ask you, say, how much you go pay me? Pay you to go and look for your right. You must understand your right. Now, only for Nigeria, I see, say, people know they know when they need to speak on their rights. They go kill your fellow Nigeria. Wait, for Nigeria, they go kill your fellow Nigeria.
You arrest people.
You go pass.
But police they arrest sometimes when they protest. Police they arrest some people sometimes.
No. All this one, maybe like that.
Not like how?
Police, they try control the people.
I mean, remember one time when they go protest for Goza, where DSS, I mean, some people arrest some people, carry them go their cell.
No.
You get what you have for Eagle Square?
No, it get some people when they say no be genuine protest, they may come for.
Okay.
No life for ourselves. Genuine protest, if you go for genuine protest, you know they go steal, you know they carry people phone, you know they hijack. You now protest they go, maybe say they go destroy government property or anything. You carry and go disturb, worry people. Nobody will talk to you.
Okay.
Police no go shout for you. Because police no say na your right to go demand for your right.
Okay.
It is your right to go and demand for your right. So nobody is allowed. Even the commissioner of police knows that. All the time when me, I don't carry people go protest. Police never tear gas me before. They never beat me before. Because they know say the people where they carry come, maybe hoodlums. I don't check all of them. You from which community? You from which community? You this trouble. We do together. You say we do together. And we proceed. And it's not a wrong thing. It's to call the government attention. Maybe call their attention. Say, Oga, when I don't make mistake here, come back. Come address them. If we don't address them, this office where they now they pay taxpayers' money. And that is it.
Correct. But before we will let you go, don't say now, office there near AMAC. Now office there AMAC. That's FCT INEC office. The crowd where you see outside, now elderly people or now young people now full outside.
Well, the crowd they mix. I think now I like what Nigerians are doing and I want to encourage them to continue doing it. Now Nigerians, all of us don't wake up. Right? After President Muhammadu Buhari, make sure any amount where anybody will give now. Make sure say una go vote the right person, irrespective of either na Labour Party, APC, PDP. Go and vote the person that have convinced you with what I call the manifesto. The crowd will be there. Now both old, young, and women.
Why they not come out? Why they not start to the register since?
Well, why they not start to the register since? Because they feel see their vote not they count.
So when who can announce to them say their votes they count?
And now everybody don't see and say, you know, water pass Gary now.
You see INEC do enough sensitization programs concerning this voters registration?
No. INEC not do enough.
But political parties, you see they do anything about them? Political
party? Well, the political party no feel they do with INEC work.
No be INEC work.
The work.
No be INEC work. PVC. Now waiting they take the vote person into power. And now the candidate of the party.
No, even just PVC.
PVC.
One thing when you forget. They say no be just PVC. Both the PVC and the continuous registration, it get people who never even register
before.
Nigerians, how many millions will they?
But whether you register, we
have over 160 Nigerians.
But to vote, now your PVC.
Yes. So to vote.
Political party. Why political party? Since INEC not educate us enough, why political party not take our upon themselves? Okay, may we educate Nigerians on this matter?
No. The work particularly is from INEC.
But why would they do it here? Now I work.
No.
But should they make sure say people go and register?
Exactly. But the work, INEC has an independent budget
for that.
For sensitization. In fact, INEC supposed to pay me to appear here. Even you.
That's so now.
INEC supposed to pay us. Do you understand me?
That's true.
But I don't know the person who is sitting on that money. And then you just not using it to do the PR. That's what we call PR. Public relations. You relate to the public. You tell them the importance of getting their PVCs.
Yeah.
I can tell you, half of Nigerians does not have PVC. And that is very dangerous for us. Then, tomorrow now, when Gari costs, then they complain. When rice reach 30,000 per bag, then they complain. We will continue to complain. You know, concern me.
Nigeria and our country, I will continue to do anything we fit to make sure say Nigeria get peace and we move to the permanent site. Wetin we dey hear yesterday say over 22 people na dem kidnap for the community wey dey share boundary with Niger State. YUNUSA, how when you receive the news, how you feel?
Well, this kidnap matter, it don't become normal thing. No.
God forbid. How you say normal thing?
Yes, now. Because, if there any day you go read news where they no kidnap for somebody, na normal thing now.
So meaning say, what would they embrace and forget it?
Even me, as I dey here now, I carry my security the day outside. If you want to kidnap me now, you go need to overpower them. Now, kidnap na normal thing for this country now. All of us know. Even the people of Pape now know say kidnap na normal thing.
But how will they reach this level?
How will they reach level? Well, only God knows. But all we are saying is that if government no get hand for this thing, therefore don't solve am. If government no get hand or people in government no get any hand for this thing, this kidnap, therefore don't solve am.
So as you now as a special
as you dey here now, Pape DPO now one time he say if today Pape wan become ungovernable, Port Boys wan take over Pape, he no know wetin to do. Is that what you are telling me? No, we no dey like for ourselves.
So you mean now say?
Don't make me angry.
So you mean now say as AMAC wey una dey so na no get strategy to fit curb crime for AMAC?
How we no go get strategy? Nobody fit try am because under our leadership in AMAC with my chairman, you cannot try it because we no go watch anybody. We no go watch anybody compromise the security of the people of AMAC. We will deal with them decisively.
So that means
see as I dey here, I ready to enter bush, go catch kidnapper, give police. I fit catch kidnapper, give police.
As you dey so like
as I dey.
That means they will put you for soldier. You need to join soldier. Because people na see as e be, they say we give youth a chance so that Nigeria go fit better. Make I let YUNUSA go. Not say now you know be community leader again. Position don't change. Every day na meeting. Make I go do the work wey they do. As a youth now, what you go advise? Make them do.
Well,
last one.
Wetin I want Nigerian youth across board. Wetin I want now. I don talk am many times. Government of Nigeria, if I become the president of Nigeria for 30 minutes, Mr. President, change all the universities to skill acquisition centers. All the courses wey we dey study now we no get where to work. So many graduates wey dey under my palm like this with their CV. I can tell you I have more than 1,000 CVs. in my database, they no get work. I can imagine if I see the whole of the country, I will have more than millions and millions of CVs. Government, please make with the study skills acquisition. Those technical college where you been get before, all universities across the federation, all the federal universities, President Buhari should turn them to technical college or skills acquisition centers. You now, if you are producing this microphone and producing this earphone or this cap, then you will be able to exchange and make the whole thing go round economically. So now all these things we dey life to ourselves. If na farming they want teach us, fish farming o, snail farming, anything wey they want teach us, we dey learn am for our school. As long as somebody can read and write, we should forget all this one. You say somebody go study one biological course wey be say you no get where to work. Enough of that lie o. If you wan borrow money again, more borrow money because we wan use am take bring skills equipment. Make we no dey lie to ourselves. That is all. So the government of Nigeria, our youth are turning into something else. Drug addicts. If you see now, all you see in the next 10 years, you find it difficult to see a Nigerian youth who is not a drug addict. In the next 10 years.
But you as a community development person now, SSA, what do you could be your role for AMAC?
Well, in AMAC, first of all, we are going to be doing a tour to see all the communities, collect all their complaints. We already have some complaints from the chairman. That's my principal. The chairman of AMAC has some complaints. He has handed over to me. And then the complaints he gathered from his campaigns, I'm going to be working on them first of all. Then the other complaints, I will also be going around the communities in AMAC to gather them, and then we will now see the next budget, because already this budget must have already been prepared and then may have not captured all the complaints now. Or so what we do now as a community development person, we are going to be reminding the chairman and be writing memos on the recommendation of some of these communities and ensure that the contractors are doing their job, because definitely we have to work hand in hand with the contractors. We will make sure that they are doing their job. We will make sure that we are supervising and checking on them to provide the standard as agreed in their contract terms. And then we just sensitize the people and then ensure that there is peace. Organize a very good structure when it comes to community-wise, channel of communication, all these places, if anything happens in the community. And also we are going to have a control center, a call control center. For instance now, if there is a kidnap, just like you said, in a community, at least we should be the first to hear and tell the media and even call the security. So there's going to be a call center, a control center where we have all the database of the youth leader, women leader, and then even in fact if they have children leader, we also have. So we take complaints, we'll be able to know what the worries and complaints of the people are, what is their community, what is their wards, where are they from, and all that within AMAC.
YUNUSA Yusuf, thank God for you. When I see youth like this, as you there house, if you see this kind of person now, YUNUSA, where they go up and down the shout, we not go agree, we not go agree. When I see and I don't they talk corporates to show you say if you they work, anything they do make you do and well, because you not get for mind, if they get you for mind. Anything you they do, no say person they look you. If you do good, they go count am for you when the time come. If you do bad too, they go count am for you when the time come. YUNUSA, congratulations again.
Thank you.